The ocean has always captivated human imagination, because truthfully, no one knows what truly lurks in its deepest corners. The ocean has always captivated human imagination. No one truly knows what lurks in its depths. That's why we've assembled a list of 12 legendary sea creatures. Welcome to the realm of sea legends. The Kraken. A creature so fearsome, sailors would pen their wills at sea. But this wasn't just any oversized squid. This was an island-sized leviathan. Eyes like glass domes, tentacles as strong as shipyard cranes. Emerging from Norse mythology, fishermen warned, if the water foams, flee, because if you see it, it's already too late. It felt so real that sailors etched warnings on their maps, here be monsters. The twist? Giant squids are real, first caught on film in the 2000s. Before that, just fragments, scars, and sailor stories. Now, the Kraken lives on in Pirates of the Caribbean, God of War, even on rum bottles and album covers. Is it real? Maybe not. But with 80% of the ocean unexplored, maybe the Kraken was just waiting. Jormungandr, the world's serpent. So vast, Norse myths say he circles the earth and bites his own tail. But he's not just a beast, he's Loki's son, brother to Hel and Fenrir. He slumbers beneath the waves, biding his time. Because when Jormungandr rises, Ragnarok begins. The world ends. He will battle Thor, and both will fall, Thor landing just 9 steps before the serpent's venom claims him. This myth didn't spawn from thin air. Scandinavian legends are full of sea serpent sightings. Even in the 1800s, Icelanders swore they saw sea snakes long as villages. In modern times, Jormungandr coils through video games and comics, a symbol of chaos waiting to uncoil. Is he real? No. But the thought of a serpent slowly encircling us unnoticed, that's a nightmare in itself. Megalodon, a shark as long as a school bus, with jaws that could crush a car. Its teeth, as large as a grown man's hand. This apex predator ruled the oceans, hunting whales, dolphins, even other sharks. Fossilized teeth and bones have been unearthed from Europe to Australia, especially near US, Peruvian, and Japanese coasts. Some teeth are so pristine they look fresh, prompting speculation. What if it's not extinct? Its name, Megalodon, literally means giant tooth, and rightly so. Some reach 7 inches in length. Now a pop culture titan, the Megalodon surfaces in films, video games, and conspiracy documentaries. Did it exist? Absolutely. And maybe that's why it's still the most terrifying sea monster, because it was real.
Umibozu, a silent terror that appears not during a storm, but when the sea goes eerily still. Translated as sea monk, Umibozu is a faceless giant from Japanese folklore, a shadow that looms from the mist, sometimes with arms, sometimes just a towering head. Legend says he asks for a bucket. If you give him an ordinary one, he floods your ship. The only way out? A bottomless bucket. Confuse him and flee. Some say he's as tall as a mast, others as vast as a mountain. He surfaces in anime, horror manga, and games, an omen of deadly calm. Does he exist? Science says no. But when the ocean stills and the fog thickens, Japanese sailors remember the name, Umibozu. Sea Eater. Few speak of it, but all coastal fishermen know it. A dark mass, formless, silent, gliding beneath. No eyes, just a vast gaping maw stretching across its head. Some claim it's the size of a city bus, or larger. Stories from Scandinavia and northern Canada describe boats vanishing on glassy water. No splash, no trace, just gone. As if the sea changed its mind and took something back. It's rarely mentioned today, save for cryptid forums and indie horror circles. Does it exist? Probably not. But in the lightless abyss, there's room for anything that knows how to wait. Ogopogo. From Canada's Lake Okanagan comes a serpent of legend. Smooth, dark skin, a horse-like head, a body curving through the water. Stretching up to 49 feet, this creature's tale began with the Silks people. Their legend told of Naha Itk, a lake spirit demanding offerings for safe passage. By the 1900s, it evolved into Ogopogo, a lake monster with dozens of reported sightings. Blurry photos, trembling videos, breathless eyewitnesses. Often dubbed the Canadian Loch Ness Monster, There's even a whimsical statue of him in Kelowna. Is it a misidentified fish? A trick of light? Perhaps. But one clear video could change everything. The bloop. In 1997, a sound echoed through the ocean, louder than any whale, stranger than any ship. Sensors 3,000 miles apart recorded it, and no one knew what it was. Coordinates? Suspiciously close to Lovecraft's fictional city of R'lyeh, home of the slumbering god Cthulhu. Was it an ancient beast stirring? Official science chalked it up to an ice quake, a glacier breaking deep underwater. But believers, cryptozoologists, theorists, writers, heard a creature, a roar, a signal, a warning. Maybe it was ice, or maybe it was the deep reminding us it's not empty.
The Loch Ness Monster. Affectionately called Nessie, this mystery resides in Scotland's Loch Ness. A shadowy form, sometimes up to 10 meters long. A snake-like neck, reptilian skin, fins that cut through water like myths through time. Mentions date back to 565 AD when Saint Columba reportedly confronted a lake beast. In 1933, the surgeon's photo captured global attention. Later debunked, but the fascination never died. Nessie has become a symbol of the unexplained. Is she real? Depends who you ask. But she's definitely unforgettable. Mermaids, sirens. Forget the Disney fairy tale. The original mermaids were nightmares in disguise. In Norse and Celtic tales, they were sirens. Seductive, supernatural beings with razor-sharp claws and glowing eyes. Their songs didn't promise love, they lured sailors to their doom. Early sirens weren't even fish-tailed, they had bird-like bodies. Over centuries, their image morphed into the iconic mermaid. Modern media softened them. The Little Mermaid made them lovable. But horror films like The Siren and The Lighthouse remind us of their darker roots. Do they exist? No solid proof, but the myth swims on. Titanoboa. Imagine a snake stretching 50 feet and weighing over a ton. That's Titanoboa, prehistoric ruler of Colombia's ancient swamps. It didn't bite, it crushed. Spines, bones, anything in its path. Discovered in 2009, its fossilized remains were larger than a human skull. And yes, its reconstructed skeleton resides in the Smithsonian. Did it exist? Undeniably. And if anything like it still lives, it'd be waiting in the Amazon's untouched shadows. El Gran Maha, a monster born in internet whispers. Supposedly over 2,000 feet long, with a maw lined with dagger-like teeth and 6 small soulless eyes. Said to dwell in the Arctic's darkest waters. Its legend began when deep-sea microphones picked up strange sounds under the ice. Icequake? Maybe. Or was it the groan of a colossal, unseen predator? Sightings speak of a massive shape gliding past submersible cameras. No proof, just theories and fear. Is it real? Not yet.